All right, here we are then. It's a beautiful spring morning. The sky is blue, the fields are yellow, and this is the first video on the Wildlife Moto XTRA channel. So it's only right and proper, I suppose, that we give you a little bit of an explanation as to what you can expect on this new thing. So let's go ride this and we'll have a chat. All right then, first video on the Wildlife Moto XTRA channel. Hello and welcome. So I suppose we better start off, as I said, with a bit of an explanation as to what this is all about. Well, as you probably know if you follow the main Wildlife Moto channel, it's been growing actually quite nicely over the past 3 months or so. Just subscriber numbers leapt up, audience numbers for the most part doing very well too, and it's been an amazing journey, but you definitely get a flavour and a feeling of what works and kind of what doesn't work so well. And it is undoubtedly the case that that channel is all about very focused motorcycle content. And by that I mean product reviews, you know, talking about mods, talking very much about the stuff that I'm doing to my bikes, or my thoughts on the bikes that I own and all that kind of stuff. So much more focused. Whereas actually when the channel very first started, you know, before it kind of got a bit of a refresh and started being a bit more directional, the idea of the channel was it would be more moto-vloggy, I suppose, like this stuff. I never actually imagined that anyone would be interested in my thoughts on products and, you know, to get serious with the content. I never thought that would actually even be a thing, but it turns out that's the stuff that worked. And more of this informal stuff, not so much, but this is the stuff I actually really enjoy making. Just gives me an excuse to get out, go for a proper ride, and shoot the breeze, as they say. So rather than impose that on the main channel, I thought I'd experiment with setting up a little side hustle to the side hustle, because YouTube still very much is a side hustle. So it's a side hustle to the side hustle, just for that more informal, general chatty kind of stuff. Yeah, that's why I don't speed around these lanes. Just don't know what's coming. Yeah, so informal stuff. I'll probably take you on a few of my favourite little rides as well, because I've got quite a few. I've got quite a nice little repertoire going on now of rides around, in and around, well, not in, but around London. There's no such thing as a nice ride in London, unfortunately. So yeah, mainly around kind of Essex, Hertfordshire, Surrey. Surrey's also nice. I used to live in Surrey. It's a very nice part of the world. So the other thing, of course, that I can do on the XTRA channel is talk a little more candidly about the behind the scenes stuff of being a YouTuber and putting these videos together. And it's definitely been a learning curve actually over the past, especially over the past kind of 6 months or so, with, you know, being a small to medium-sized channel owner. The thing I was most surprised about is the positivity, actually. I was expecting the trolls and the haters and the bashers to be out in force, but actually very little sign of it. Most people are extremely pleasant and very gentlemanly. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are of course a handful of degenerates, but there will be wherever you go in life, so you have to expect that a little bit. But nothing like what I was geared up for, which has been quite pleasant. Now of course I've said that, everything's going to change. It's like a red flag to a ball. And YouTube have actually put up some interesting stuff recently. They recently let all the creators know that they're working on ways to redesign or re-engineer the concept of the dislike button, which I personally think is quite silly, because it's such a meaningless thing anyway. if people genuinely dislike your video, they will tend to leave a comment. What actually happens with a dislike video, as all creators know, is it's just a I suppose it's a form of vandalism that gets inflicted upon a channel by people that we just don't care about anyway. So it isn't such an irrelevant thing. I don't know why they're bothering to address it. I suppose some people get upset about it. Whatever. Of course, here in the UK at the moment we are quietly and cautiously celebrating our newfound freedoms after what feels like punishment, really. It feels like we all did something horribly wrong and got banged up for it. But it is really good to be out and about again. And I do completely appreciate just how privileged and lucky we are to be in this situation, given that that's not the case for many of my friends who watch this channel, especially the Royal Enfield fans. A lot of Indian people watch this channel, and guys, I just, I don't know what to say. It's just awful. It's just the worst. And I do send my thoughts. You may or may not know this, but I actually have quite a high percentage of Indian DNA. My family are Indian, on my mum's side. So not that that makes any difference, but little nuggets of information. I am one of these people you'd never think it looking at me, but yeah, I'm technically half Indian. So there you go. Now, later on today, I can't wait. I'm off to the bike shed to get me a little bit of bike shed burger action. If you've never been to the bike shed in London, Shoreditch, go check it out. It's run by really, really nice people. Such a nice, genuine bunch of people. And the food is top notch. They've got a little place underground so you can park your motorbike. You have to run the gauntlet of riding it through all the tables and chairs and things like that. It's often quite funny watching people struggling through there. It's normally me, so I don't know why I'm laughing. But yeah, looking forward to that. And if you go on a Sunday, the roast, oh my god. Yes, flipping please. Right, I think you've heard enough chit chat from me for now. So I'll love you and leave you. I'll catch you on the next video. There is a new vid just gone up on the main Wildlife Moto channel. If you're interested in ways to protect your motorcycle after you've cleaned it, I've got a few little tips up there on that vid. It's fun. Go watch it. You know you want to. It's nothing on TV. Bleating on about who paid for Boris Johnson's flat at the moment or whatever it is. You can tell we're not bothered about COVID anymore. That's now the level of conversation in the media. So you're definitely better off just watching the Wildlife Moto channel, to be honest. Anyway, until the next one, ride safe.